What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of Arise video. So, we were all waiting for this to finally be talked about or shown, and it is finally going to happen. So, on the 29th of July, which is, like a week and a day from now, so it's going to be next Thursday, I guess. Yeah, next Thursday, they're going to be doing a live stream with Tomizawa and the Japanese voice actress for Kisara. And they're going to be talking about quite a few things. So, it says introducing communication between characters that can be joined in game. What that means is, different events that happen throughout the game where the characters have conversations. They talk about themselves, they talk to each other, they learn more about each other, and in turn, we learn more about them. So it says, such as skits, camps, cooking, and fishing, and various detour elements. So let's quickly talk about what that could be. First thing being skits. We all know what skits are. It's basically what happens. You're running around in the field or wherever you're running around. In the bottom left corner of the screen, it'll tell you to press the back button on your controller, and then the basically the anime artwork version of the characters pop up on the screen, and they have a short conversation about what's kind of going on in their adventure. Sometimes it's about what's going on with the plot, someone they're fighting. Sometimes it's about just the region they're going through. And sometimes it's about maybe something that a character is going through themselves. So those are normal skits. They've been in every Tales game. For the most part. Except for, very, very early on. Camps. So there have been Tales games with camps. What I think of I know Tempest had some, but what I immediately think of is like the camping sets that you could have in Vesperia. So like if you were out in the field, you didn't want to waste healing items, you didn't want to run all the way back to town, you could use the camping sets to kind of sleep the night and your characters would sleep. But this seems like it's going to be different. It seems like you're going to be able to set up camps and have dialogue with the characters. So that'd be kind of cool. Cooking. Cooking is a normal thing, but it does seem like there's going to be dialogue attached to the cooking itself, which makes sense. Sometimes the characters, when you would cook in a Tales game, will say something about the stuff that they cooked, like they're happy they did it, all that kind of stuff. But it seems like there might be more depth to it here. Maybe a character will make the food, whoever you have making the food, and then the other characters will kind of talk about, how if they like the food, if the person's a good cook. There are some notably bad cooks in Tales for many different reasons. But most of the time it's usually just a joke because there has to be a bad cook, such as Rain from Symphonia or Flynn from Vesperia. Although in Flynn's case, it's just because he thinks everything kind of tastes the same. He has no, good taste buds. So, tasting your food is kind of part of cooking. So he doesn't do that. So everything just tastes the same to him. He doesn't care. And it says, and fishing, which is very interesting because we haven't really had fishing much in Tales. I'm trying to really think of a case where we would go fishing in Tales. So, and of course we have an image right here of Kisara holding up a fish. So if we have an actual, fishing mechanic, like a mini game, like a lot of other RPGs have, I think that's really cool. And then they said various detour elements, so I assume that'll be things. So there are skits that are tied to just, the area that you're in and you press the back button, but then there'll also sometimes be skits or just cutscenes whenever you click on something in an environment. It could be like a wall that's crumbled, or you find a bunch of dead monsters in an area and you kind of walk into that area. So it could be stuff to do with that, like stuff with side quests and stuff like that. So I am very happy that in a little over a week we're finally going to see what skits look like. I am praying to everything that skits are the same as they've always been, for the most part. In Berseria they got much longer And same thing with Zestiria. Zestiria and Berseria really kind of push the boundaries of how long skits can be. But for the most part, they've stayed the same in terms of like what skits look like. So I hope it just has the anime artwork for the characters when they're talking. I don't want like 3D skits. I don't want the in-game models of the characters being done for skits like cutscenes, because that's what cutscenes are for. Skits are for skits, cutscenes are for cutscenes. So I am praying that skits just look how skits are supposed to look. And then, of course, you know, the camps and cooking and stuff, that can be like with the actual character models, because you'll have the characters kind of sitting down at a campsite, maybe. You know, you'll have the character cooking a meal, you have the character fishing. But all of this is going to be revealed to us in a little over a week. So I love how I was trying to figure out what day, and I just realized this says Thursday right here. So let me know what you guys think. This is just a really quick video update to kind of go over this. Whenever the, because I don't think they have a, oh no, I guess this is the stream link right here. So I will post this stream link in the description below. Definitely set a reminder for that. So that's going to be at 7 a.m. on the 29th. So that'll be a day to get up early for. I'm very excited to see what skits and all this other stuff is going to look like, because as important as the gameplay is and all of that stuff and like how fighting works and stuff like that, what I really get into are the characters, the story, and the character progression and interactions and stuff. That's what I'm really invested in when it comes to these kind of JRPGs. So I'm very excited to see what they do. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.